Szen Cobb with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, Eloy Marcelo getting ready to hit.
Marcelo.
And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And next for the Angels, Szen Cobb. Foul ball there. Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That misses, and that's ball one. Way out front for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Bases loaded. One away.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Misses off the plate. Ball one.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Fastball for a strike. And that one in the air, center field. Got under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third in to score. And they take a 3-run lead. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Still stepping in for Boston, number 39. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Swing, and he popped it up. Campbell settles under it. And there's one down. One down. Now it's the right fielder. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's towards center. Cobb going back on this one. And that is that. Red Sox go down. One down. So stepping in for Boston, Alvin Perrigo. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. And there are 2 down. So up next, Szen Cobb. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes the skipper. Chi Young Lee comes on now. 32nd appearance. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
Lou, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one almost hit him.
Ball, that's in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo. Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Cruz up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Number 66. A right-hander with big strikeout stuff is getting it fired up. And the 1-0.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than...
That's a base hit as a run scores. Two outs, bases full. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Zengy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
The 1-1 is fouled off. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And he leaves the yard. Grand slam. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 14-1.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Wow, what a huge at-bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was witching it to stay fair. He gets to touch the ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. was a big contributor for them in the win.
But Boo can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
All right, ready to get underway. Christian Campbell digs in now.
Number 28, Christian Campbell. First pitch, 12:35.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
The 0-1. This one in the air center field. Cobb settles under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting third, the catcher, Alvin Perrigo.
One down. Szen Cobb will hit next. Cobb was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. And a foul ball. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Man, a 5 RBI game like he had, that's pretty special. I only did that once, but I had 5 hits that day, and it came only 4 days after I had a 4 RBI game. Not trying to toot my horn, but it was a pretty good week.
Back here at Angels Stadium, on now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Los Angeles Angels putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive. Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to second, and very nicely done for the out. Go ahead run on base. Goff now at the plate. The 0-2. Runner takes off. This one in the air center field. Cobb has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. The relay. Tag, and he's in there.
He made it.
Cobb steps in. 2 outs, no one on, but he's stepping in with a purpose.
Trying to make this pitcher sweat a little, Boo. You've got to break up the rhythm. Even a long at bat would be a win here.
Ball. That's inside.
Two down, nobody on. Strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Cobb digging in. Go-ahead run in scoring position, and a seasoned hitter at the plate, Singy.
Yeah, if he gets something he likes, Boog, he's not going to miss it. This is what you play for.
High fly ball, right field. Gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. 3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
This one in the air center field. Cobb in position. Out. number 2. Cobb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's down, one hops off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. And that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Very risky right there to try to steal third with 2 outs and a left-hander at the plate. And there's an open lane for that catcher to throw down, but he gambled. Now he's at third, 90 feet closer. Perhaps a ball in the dirt that gets away from the catcher, and they pick up a run.
Looked like it was a little bit up.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one fouled off. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Terrell Guidry in the box, lays off for ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. We played an inning. 1 down. And now Ronnie Mauricio. Hit in the air, center field. Cobb moving under it. 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. 2 out. Brock Vradenberg up next for the Red Sox. And now the 0-1. Up the middle. Flips it. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing, Dan.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short. And the inning is over. Angels back in Anaheim, top of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, number 39. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Going, gone! And just like that, they're within a run.
That could be one of those swings that really help spark this offense. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now it's the DH, Eloy Marcelo. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. One away. And next for L.A., Szen Cobb. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bats.
Cobb did well enough for them.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
Szen Cobb with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Cobb locks in. You can feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Fastball for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save! And they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long.
He's trying for third. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead. First and second, 1 out. Zach Geloff next up for the Cardinals. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today throughout Major League Baseball, we raise awareness for ALS, the disease that claimed the life of the great. The throw in. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. That one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Inside, ball
That's
one.
off the inside corner. Ball 1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. In the air, right field. Caldwell ranging back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So up next, Gary Boovie. This one in the air, center field. Cobb in position. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 4-4.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
No outs. Runner at first. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles under this one. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Cardinals. Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. This to third,
foul ball.
and foul ball.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Here's a high chopper. Movie to second. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Cole Emerson.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Man at second.
Ball,
Action
inside.
in the St. Louis bullpen. Robbie Lintner, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Gonzalez warming up as well. In the air to left center. Carrillo drifts towards it. And that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. Home half. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Cobb now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there in the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing at a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bryce Eldridge next up for the Cardinals. Base hit center field. Carrillo rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Cobb stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, Boog, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Movie on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. Cobb with a nice showing despite the loss.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Cobb digging in. Big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Foul ball there. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. What a stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
One gone, runner at first. Now, Slade Caldwell. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it. And there are 2 down.
Batting fourth.
No, inside.
Gets him to chase after that one. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Out to center. Fox under it, and that'll do it. Cobb digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script.
Tap foul at the plate. Cobb, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In the air, right field, Caldwell moving under this one, and there's one down. One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But
swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Cobb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Szen Cobb. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now 1-1.
Got to be down in the zone with that two-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
At the ball.
Rincon on at first, nobody out. Misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. To the left side, but it is well foul. Payoff pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. On a second, they get 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Nice grab. Oh, a great flip. Back to first, and it's over his head. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline. And I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Gary Boovey will hit next. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Up next to the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And first offering is fouled off. Cobb, a former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup. He's a former American League MVP. Swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Out number 3. Angels go quietly there. Back here in St. Louis. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Angels just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Cobb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
Oh, that's out.
Tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
Cobb had a game to forget in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse. Hard for them to get a win when he performs like this.
Szen Cobb getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Szen Cobb. It's softly on the ground, left side. Lerma tossed to second, on to first in time. Double play.
Up next for the Angels.
Cobb, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. 2 down, nobody on. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So back at Globe Life Field. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hit.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Runner takes off for third. There's the ball.
Got it, you're scoring.
Throw to third. Save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Here's a high chopper. Base hit into the outfield. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by one. Cobb steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ground ball left side.
Come on.
Over to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Cobb did well despite the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Now at the plate, Szen Cobb.
Szen Cobb.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Ramon Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air center field. Cobb gets under it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get you.
So 2 down. Up next for the Rangers, J.J. Moon. Base hit center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
That's a base hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Cobb, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. He's a former American League MVP. Ball to strike. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. And there's one away. Fouled off left side. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Got him swinging.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. First and second, one out. Lerma now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. This one in the air center field. Cobb settles underneath it, brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Applies the tag, and they get 2. And now the first baseman. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under this one. And there's one down. Cobb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. This one popped up. Infield fly called there. Cobb locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. His 17th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-6.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, number 19.
Number 19.
Into center. Cobb on his way over. Oh, he can't bring it in. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Not in time. He's safe.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Cobb played pretty well in this win. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had today, because it can help you get wins like this one. Nice job.
Cobb digs in. Not a lot of traffic this inning, but he's got the power to change that with 1 swing.
Yeah, and that's the kind of threat that keeps pitchers honest, even with 2 outs and no one on.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. Rod Millar stepping in for the Rangers. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. 1 down. First and second, 2 outs. J.J. Moon stepping in for the Rangers. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Cobb should have this one. And that ends the inning. We head to the here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez under it. 2 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So 2 down. J.J. Moon stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on the move, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're still down. 1 down, runner at third. Ventura, the next to hit. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In to score from third. We are tied at 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Cobb at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And in one hops the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner breaks for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Esquivel, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Gonna count 1 and 2. Cruz wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The Rangers trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher, and the runner holds. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Got him swinging.
Well, needed a big strikeout.
First and second, 2 outs. Rod Millar stepping in for the Rangers. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Cobb steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late, and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
The tying run at the plate. Strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
If he's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Szen Cobb with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Jamie Mosley digs in now. Payoff pitch. That's out to center field. Cobb has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
Batting fourth.
Cobb steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base.
Dig, dig,
That's
dig,
the
dig,
third.
dig, dig.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Bounce to the left side.
Run it out, run it out.
Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Giancarlo Gonzalez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. Just missed it. Go ahead run on base. Jordan Walker, the next to hit for the Reds. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. Home run number 5 on the season. And the Reds jump out in front. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Off the batter's iron, gone. A 2-run homer, and they tie it up. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Cobb steps in. You can feel the tension. 2 outs and a chance to deal a serious blow.
Clutch hitter right here, Boog. If he comes through again, it might just take the air out of the other side.
Tap back to the mound. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. In danger of walking into tying run.
He's just missing with some pitches that, you know, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Right through there for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there, and as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Three-two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Frank Merrifield. Liner to second, it picked on the hop. Slings to first, 1 out in the top of the first. 1 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Szen Cobb. Cobb matched a homer in his last game. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the catcher, Harvey O'Connell.
Next is the designated hitter, Franklin Blair. And now it's 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. That's out number 2. On to the 3rd inning. In now for the Reds, Danny Sims. That's towards center. Cobb settles under this one. And a quick out, number 1. McLeod was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Jamie Mosley. And that one is lifted in the air. Cobb gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Well, as a hitter, it's no fun being on the other side when a pitcher is plowing towards a no-no.
Singy, didn't you break up Doc Gooden's no-hit bid back in 1999?
I did. We were all just relieved we weren't going to be on the wrong side of history.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, no outs here in the 2nd game of the series. Stays alive.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good
swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. So up next, Jim Humphreys.
Number 6, Jim Humphreys.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. One down. Next for Cincinnati, Domingo Aguilar. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And the tying run is on base.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Cobb in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. His 19th home run of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up. Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Foul ball there. That one ripped, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Comes a 2-2. Ripped to short. Throw to first is in time.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
High fly ball out to center field. Cobb under this one. And there's 2 away. We go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Frank Famietti. And the 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Played pretty well in this win. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
So digging in, Szen Cobb. Ball 1, no strikes. Cobb went deep in his most recent game. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Batting third, the catcher, R.B. O'Connell.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat, do the count. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One-two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Two aboard with one out. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit for the Angels. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Out towards right center field. Mosley should have this one. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Steroid.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Inside. Ball one. Rincon over at second. Cobb at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. And a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. It's his 8th home run of the year. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Frank Famietti. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Cobb under it. He makes the grab. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cobb working through some struggles lately. Now a pop-up on the infield. Sims takes it in for the out.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now a fly ball to right center. Cobb moving under it. And there's 2 down. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. And it is out of here. A 2-run shot. Home run number 20 on the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, runner on first. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Logan O'Hoppe. And a base hit right there. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati. Score holds. It's 3-1. And next for L.A., Szen Cobb. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it. And you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner around second. To third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a...
Had a solid game for them, a real contributor. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Szen Cobb is ready to go. His team comes into this one with the best record in the majors. All eyes on baseball's elite today. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. Charles Fowler stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. This one in the air center field. Cobb has a beat on it. 2 down.
At third, the left fielder, Szencobb.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cobb digs in now. Second in the AL in home runs. Right side, hard hit. Duno takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Cobb settles underneath it. And there are 2 down. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Cobb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And now the 0-1. Towards first. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
O'Connell in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground to third. Bogey to second. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's the second baseman. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. And he's out.
On the tag.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Well, the only reason this game is still
back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb.
Number 55, Szen Cobb.
Cobb launched a homer in his most recent game. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Swing and a ground ball. One away, bottom of the sixth. Cobb stepping in. It's late. It's quiet. But here's a chance to make some noise with two gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Ball.
Fair ball. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Hey, you really laid into that one, didn't you? I don't think it's still right by now.
Top of the zone for a called strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the dirt, but kept close. Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels strand one. They trail it here 3-0. Cobb with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
One down. And next for LA, Szen Cobb. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have to work around it and get 2 more.
Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Szingy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. That's in there, and it's 1-2. O'Connell wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Liner, base hit. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 down. Here's the veteran second baseman. This one in the air, center field. Cobb moving under this one. 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Ken Marshall. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And that'll do it. Kevin Made, the next to hit. And a 3-1 on the way. High fly ball out to center field. Cobb under this one. 2 down. No outs. Runner on second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. You made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now fly ball to right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think at this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Number 55.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That ball was hit hard. Good job.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
This one in the air right field. But it's just foul. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Cobb starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
And a foul ball. Tap to first, but it kicks foul. The 0-2. That one almost got him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. No play. That's an infield single.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Oh, he jumped the gun for second. And they put the tag on him for the out. okay for them in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Sam Dobbins. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Szen Cobb. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 2 now.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one not close. And it's 3-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. His 21st of the year. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb. Hey!
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
O'Connell matched a homer in his last game.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Next one misses Ball one.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Struck him out without a swing. That's the first changeup we've seen today, and a perfect time to offer it up. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby.
Fires to first. That's out number 3. First and second, one out. Juan Brito will hit next. 2 on, 1 out. That's a laser base hit. Dobbins headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Juan Brito stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second to third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Number 55 steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Movement in the bullpen for the Diamondbacks. Victor Medeiros, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Cruz warming up as well.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
On the ground to the left, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
The catcher.
Cobb was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.